Hello, Just Gaming for Us. This is the Doctor, and welcome back to more Let's Play Star Trek Online. I am continuing our playthrough of the new Romulus Reputation Missions. In the last episode, we played Hidden Camera, which basically revealed that some dude was giving us information about a hidden cache of camera information on this planet, and it is in fact right here in this little corner. And you can always go back and replay that recording if you want to watch it again. You won't get any skill points or anything for it, but it's always there if you want to watch it again. And now it's time for the second mission in the new Romulus Reputation Missions. This one unlocks at Tier 2 of the new Romulus Reputation, and it is called Secret Shuttle Codes. And it says go to Mountain Pass and submit a recording. Now the way this one works is a little confusing, and when I first played it I was very confused. I did not know where to go, and pretty much nobody does know where to go unless you ask somebody or you just know, because it doesn't exactly tell you where to go. And the way that I found out where it was and how to do it was I asked in Zone Chat on New Romulus here, and the lovely people on New Romulus at the time told me how to get it started. If you go to your map, we are in the staging area up here, all this junk up here. And these are all the areas on the map. You got Vastum Peaks, Atli, Bowfields, Wild Ruins, and the Pahils Crater. Okay. Now, in these areas, you have the transporters. And I talked about that in the last video. If you go do that little mission, which will reward you with 5 Romulan marks, you run around this planet and you add these transporters to your database. And then that allows you to use this big transporter here or any of the transporters and transport to any of these triangles on the map. That will get you to the locations a lot faster than having to run there each time. So I recommend doing that, and I have done that. Prior to recording this video, I went ahead and did that so that I can beam directly to the areas we need to go to. Now, where does this mission start? Well, it says go to Mountain Pass. Okay, that's lovely and all, but how do you know where Mountain Pass is? Well, it is on the map, but it's not circled. Like right here, how it's showing the circle right here and everything. This mission, even though it is now the primary mission, it doesn't have a yellow circle like you're used to other missions having, so you don't know where to go. But if you look on the map, it is actually labeled, just not specifically for this mission, but it's labeled because there's another mission that's associated with it that you have to do in order to get to the place to get the secret shuttle codes. And it is called Mountain Pass. And if you check it out, there's a triangle right here, this little blue one, that does say Mountain Pass on your on the map key. And if you look right here in the top right corner, way over here, barely, it's hard to see. I mean, if you have your map zoomed way out, it's going to be hard to find. It's right there on the edge. But if you zoom in, that triangle right there, and even if you have it hover over it, it does not tell you what it is. But that little blue triangle, which is poorly rendered, apparently, is Mountain Pass. That's where you have to go. That means you can beam into this triangle right here in the Vastum Peaks area. So that's the place to go, and that's where you will start the Secret Shuttle Codes mission. So because I have accessed all my transporters, added all the transporters, I can access them, and I can go transport to Vastum Peaks. So just like that, it'll take me to the area I need to go to. So for Secret Shuttle Codes, go to Vastum Peaks. Okay? Now you're going to end up right here, Vastum Peaks. Okay, actually that's not where we wanted to go at all. Haha. See, it doesn't even say what that one is. That was the wrong one. Vastum Peaks is down here. This is the one we need to go to, and it's not even labeled. But if we go to the transporter, I'm sure we can find it. So there's a lesson right there. Even when you think you know what you're doing, you really don't. There it is, Mountain Pass. So it is called Mountain Pass. So there is a transporter that is called Mountain Pass. That's the one we need to go to. Okay, now we're in the right area. And when we look on our map, you will see, yes, here we are. We are now in the right area, and now it circles it. Now that we've beamed here, it has a big green circle, but it doesn't. Oh, that's because it's trouble with transports. Never mind. Ignore that. What happens is you come to these areas, and they have little mini missions that start up. That's this alert distress call thing that comes up. And what'll happen is you can go do a little mini mission. This one is tag crates for beam out. You do it, you get some points, blah, blah, blah. So ignore the big green circle right now. Normally you would not see that. Now, the place we need to go, even though we're right here, is over here to the right where this mountain pass triangle is. Now, let me show you what happens if you just go directly there. Because this can be confusing for people who are trying to start this mission and can't figure out how to start the darn mission. When you come over here, and there are things, so be careful, and you need to kill them because they get in your way. Come on. I hate these little creatures. They get right up on you and you can't see anything. Anyway, oh, you love my Alachi weapon I have here? I forgot to show you guys this. I have a Mark 12, very rare, Alachi Crescent rifle. I love this thing. It's got that Alachi Crescent effect to it. I love that weapon. I got it from a lockbox opening, and I got Ilachi weapons and all that junk. Alright, so if you come to this area, you're going to see nothing happens. In fact, if I keep walking, what'll happen is all of a sudden I come to a dead end. I come to an invisible wall. So how do you start the darn mission? And that was the question of mine. Well, the mission is not actually called Secret Shuttle Codes. The mission is actually called Mountain Pass. And you have to start that mission in order to gain access to the Mountain Pass to do the Secret Shuttle Code mission. So it's a mission within a mission. And the Secret Shuttle Codes part of it is only at the end of the Mountain Pass mission. So that means you have to go to this Romulan civilian right here. I know it's very cryptic how they have it, because it doesn't tell you where to go, but you need to go to the Romulan civilian. You need to go to talk to Romulan civilian, and you've got to go to New Romulus Mountain Pass and start this mission. And this is a mission in of itself, and it's a repeatable mission. You can it's got a 20-hour cooldown. You can play it once a day, and it gives you 10 Romulan marks every time you play it. So you have to add this mission in order to get into the mission to do the Secret Shuttle Codes mission. Does that make any sense? No, but that's the way it is. So accept that mission. Now, when we go up here, what's going to happen is you're going to see that it is now glowing. And indeed, it is now glowing. And what that means is we can now access the Mountain Pass instance that we need to get into in order to do Secret Shuttle Codes, which is not till the end of this mission. So begin the Mountain Pass instance, or the Mountain instance. That's what you want. And what that's going to do is that's going to put us in a whole different New Romulus instance that is separate of the open zone instance that we're in right now. And we get to bring our bridge officers with us, all of them. And make sure you bring them all with you, because you will need all your bridge officers for this mission. So now we are in our own instance. That means we are no longer in open zone chat. So if we chatted in zone right now, you would not be able to talk to other people on New Romulus. We are in our own instance, and we have our bridge officers with us, and that's because it's going to be needed. We have things to do here. Recover stolen data, investigate the Mountain Pass, and you're going to find even more things open up. And there's going to be enemies to fight, particularly the Tal Shiar. So get your weapons out and get ready. Okay, see how that all popped up now as we got in a little further? We need to disrupt Tal Shiar operations, subdue Tal Shiar agents, disable communications array, and free 4 prisoners. That's a lot to do. This is the Mountain Pass mission. This is not Secret Shuttle Codes. But you have to get through all this to get to the point to do Secret Shuttle Codes. Very confusing. So basically, take out all the Tal Shiar along your way. Just like that. And if you have a good bridge officer crew set up, this is not too difficult. If you don't, it can be. Because the Romulans, or specifically the Tal Shiar here, have very good weaponry and very good kits on them. Oh, my Anar's dead. Go, Breen, go. Okay, there we go. Wow. Okay. It's pretty tough, but here's one of our first consoles we need to hit. It's disable the communications array. And now, of course, they know we're here, but at least the communications array is disabled. Now, here's the thing, another thing. There are these hidden consoles, like here, see this one glowing? Look around and make sure you get all of these.
This planet smells.
This,
Must be the Klingon.
This is encrypted data that will come in handy. It's called New Romulan Research, and you can collect these right here. New Romulus Research. You collect these for other New Romulus missions, and they give you some lore and stuff like that too. I think, I'm not positive. I haven't even used them yet, but they are part of New Romulus missions, so kind of like keep them. Now here's another thing. Look for these.
Defend the array.
Look for these 4 prisoners. We got 4 of them, and one of them is right here, and he's hiding behind this corner over here. So make sure to free him, or you'll end up having to come back here and do this again. So that's 1 of 4. Now we keep on going. I see some more coming at me.
Enemy targets on center.
Wow, they do that radiation damage and stuff. It's pretty terrible. But luckily my healer is pretty good, so that's good.
We need to get this base up and operational.
Well, that's just not going to happen because I'm here to destroy it. Go, Cheese Will, go! Oh crap, I'm gonna die. Heal me, somebody! Whew. Okay. Now, again, look for prisoners, because there are prisoners we need to save. Also, look for these consoles and do things. Recover stolen data files.
Picking up reports of intruders in the base.
Of course there are intruders. I'm here. Make sure you look around, make sure you get all those consoles and everything that we need. Make sure there's nothing hidden. Here's another console, and there's a prisoner right there.
Look at those uniforms. You're a disgrace.
Here we go. There's 2 of the prisoners. Oh, here we go. Oh, Thaleron. Take out that Thaleron. Mine.
Take a squad and secure the area.
Thaler on mine is a killer, and there goes my Anar again.
Shield losing power.
Yay! Go Breen! I love that cold weapon. Anar, where are you? Okay, there you go. Heal me! Do something! I got balls all over me. Okay, there we go.
Your continued resistance is forcing me to take direct action. This is regrettable, but your deaths will pave the way to a new Romulan star empire.
Is that so?
One controlled by the Tal Shiar.
Now we have some Hirogen up here, Rupro, and they have a Stalker. Sometimes you'll get a Prime, but this time I'm getting a Stalker.
Be quiet. You're as loud as a Klingon.
Come on. Thanks. Why do they get right up on you? I hate the Hirogen. They like get right in your face.
Look at those uniforms. You're a
Okay.
disgrace.
Oh, we got.
Viking damage detected.
We have this person called Commander Rule here. Not there. Here. No, that's a Stalker. Rule, where are you? There you are, Commander Rule, and he's pretty tough. So I am dying.
Search the area for intruders. They can't be far.
Oh, Maynard is. She really keeps dying a lot. I need to check on her gear because she is dying a lot. Come on, Rule shall die. Yeah, there we go. Got you. Got you cornered.
Base up and operational.
Haha! Ooh, and I get a purple. Yay, a purple drop. That rarely happens. Let's see what it is. Science kit. Wow, we got a science kit. Medic. Mark 10. Very rare drop. Now that is a sweet drop. That rarely happens to get a good drop like that. Okay, that was awesome. Now there's things to do here as well. Consoles, and we got 2 more prisoners.
Picking up reports.
Let's do this console first. That's encrypted data. Let's free the prisoners now. Here's a prisoner. And here's the other prisoner. Let's get that out of the way. Free prisoner. Good. Okay, now we have some things to do here. Oh, what is...
You're a disgrace.
Oh, here's my prisoner. It's like, who's that Tal Shiar Romulan running away? Disable generator. That takes care of that. Disrupt Tal Shiar operations. Probably this console, maybe. Examine device. Or there's this console over here glowing too.
Defending the array is our
Download
top priority.
encrypted messages. Let's try that. And that actually ends Mountain Pass, but don't leave yet. So if you do that, and it says exit Mountain Pass, do not do that. We have to also go to this console still, examine device. This is going to give us some information. And this appears to be a subspace scattering device. It is somewhat reminiscent of Romulan cloaking technology. This device could account for the fact that this base hasn't shown up on long-range sensors. So there's your reasoning for the base being hidden. But now we have something else to do too, and that is to read the Tal Shiar file that we got from this machine. Or also when you come up to the ship, you'll get a button called view recording or examine files or whatever,
Defending the array
do
is
that
our top
because
priority.
that is the secret shuttle codes mission. So see, now it's yellow. It wants me to submit recording. But first we need to watch the recording. And then we can submit it. Admiral, I have decrypted the message we recorded. It appears to be from Colonel Hakiv to Commander Rule. Commander, the darkest hour of the Tal Shiar draws near. The Riemann project is a failure. Even now, forces from Starfleet and the Empire approach our base on Brea 3. Sources indicate that the Empress may take a direct hand in the matter, although I do not know which side she will support. There is no love lost between us. We will fight to the last man, but if Brea 3 falls, the Tal Shiar must survive. We are the last hope of our people. Darkness is coming. We either embrace it or surrender to oblivion. I am depending on you to continue the work I have started. We can no longer risk direct confrontation with Starfleet or the Empire. Use the subspace scattering device to conceal your location as long as possible. Move in shadow. Act with deliberation. Use cat's paws as the demons have used us. And we know the demons, of course, are the Iconians. The Remans are drunk on freedom. The remains of our people are shattered and broken, begging for scraps when they should be taking revenge. The Empress serves no one but herself. The Tal Shiar is the Empire. We alone remember what it is to be Romulan. I have the utmost confidence in your abilities, Commander. Do not disappoint me. Okay. Submit recording.
Intruders.
Amazing. How do you think the person helping us got access to Tal Shiar shuttle codes? Shall we submit this recording to headquarters as well? Submit recording. Now, there was a little glitch here, and I actually had played this mission before, and what happened was I forgot to do submit recording, and if you don't hit that submit recording button, Romulan access, the shuttle code thing, will not go away, and you will have to come back and do it again, which is what I had to do. But now that I have done that, now I can review the recording again. But you'll get this option first. You'll be able to review it first and then submit it. Just make sure you do hit that submit recording button, otherwise secret shuttle codes will not complete. Even if you finish Mountain Pass and you go ahead and exit Mountain Pass, secret shuttle codes will still be on there. It will not be gone. It will not be cleared. And you will have to wait 20 hours for Mountain Pass to come up again before you can replay it and get to this point to submit secret shuttle codes. And then it will clear. It's a little confusing, but when you play it, just make sure you do the review recording first, and then make sure you submit. If you don't see a submit button, run all around and find it. I mean, literally, run all around the shuttle, make sure you've hit all the consoles that you need to hit, and make sure that you submit the recording like I just did before you leave. Otherwise, you'll have to replay this all over again until you submit it. But here's the recording.
I've visited Detan for the third and final time, Commander. He still worships the Vulcan's memory. He will not see reason.
You're as loud as a Klingon.
He is only one man, however. If misfortune were to befall him, perhaps his replacement would be more accommodating.
I have no interest in making martyrs, Sub-Commander. Attacking Detan directly would be yet another distraction from the real issues on this world. In this case, some assistance may be required. You understand the situation. Detan and his people are intractable. I need you to show them the error of their ways.
I don't need someone like you to explain things. Do you remember our agreement?
Continue to assist us, and you'll have your pick of the hunting grounds. The best and most powerful trophies will be yours.
I expect something better than that grunting beast by the river.
Of course.
It must be the
It is
Klingons.
done. Starfleet and the Klingons will be our prey. Once they are gone, Detan and his followers will be yours to command.
Dun dun dun. So basically what we've learned from this recording is that the Tal Shiar are in league with the Hirogen. Because Titan refuses to talk with the Tal Shiar or whatever, or do their bidding, they want the Hirogen to mess up the Klingons and the Federation so that Titan will be exposed. And then through that, the Tal Shiar will be able to control New Romulus. That's their whole goal here. Control New Romulus. And the Hirogen are basically working for them. And so that's why when you go to New Romulus and you see those groups of Hirogen everywhere on this planet that you have to fight, that explains why there's Hirogen here on New Romulus. So anyway, that was secret shuttle codes. That specific part where you review the recording and then submit the recording, that is secret code, secret shuttle codes. And unfortunately, you just have to do all of that Mountain Pass mission in order to get to that place. And you can replay Mountain Pass every 20 hours. And you do get 10 Romulan marks for it. But now we are completely done. It's cleared from our...
They can't be far.
It's cleared, so now we can exit the base, and we're safe to exit. It is done. It is complete. And now we can turn in Mountain Base. As you see, I'm getting 10 Romulan marks for it. You captured Rule? Excellent. We have a lot of questions for him. I know he's not going to just start telling us all of his secrets, but any information he reveals will be valuable. There aren't many left in the Tal Shiar with his security clearance. Hakiv's death hit them hard, and now the survivors are just trying to hold on to the status quo. We're not scared of the Tal Shiar anymore. Without fear, they're powerless. And that's turned in, and now you can see we've got 3 of the New Romulus tiered missions left to do. And we'll do the next one in the next episode, but that is secret shuttle codes / Mountain Pass. Oh,
Enemy
crap.
targets on sensors. Flanking damage
So
detected.
I hope you all
Personal
enjoyed
shield
that,
losing power.
and stay tuned for the next one.